You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul.
What is up, everybody? Maine Fly Guys here. I thought of something. I don't know why. Let's say you are. On my last video, I was like, oh, am I gonna, have enough thread? And I thought, man, there's really no flies out there if you're in trouble and you have almost no thread left, right? See, I have almost none. So I wanted to show you a really great pattern if you're running low on thread that's a predator fly, which usually they take a lot of thread. All right. So here, this is our apex. I think this is 4/0. I think this is our 4/0. This is our new predator hook you can get on our website. Super, super great. And what color should we make it? Traditional? Yeah, let's make it traditional. Okay. So it's going to be a deceiver type fly. And you're going to start out with just your basic tail. Now, a lot of people tie these in one at a time. Do not do that. So here I'm going to take, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 feathers. Come on. Oh my God. Strongest feathers on the planet. Okay, so here's 4 feathers. Boom. And I'm going to take them all together. I do not want them separate. I want them all together. You're going to line them up so that they lay how you want. So for me, I kind of want them to be sort of like this rather than flat wing style. All right. So you're going to start your thread. Make sure you don't waste too much because you don't have much. So I only wasted a little tiny bit. Okay. So I'm going to configure them all 4. I'm not going to cut any fluff either. All 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There we go. There they are. They're actually laying pretty nice. So boom. If you want to add flash, feel free. Now would be the time. So you're gonna, here's my flash. Just a little something, just a little something to get the fishies going. Boom. Okay. Okay. Let's trim that down. Now, here's where it gets a little interesting, is you can choose to just put super glue on this if you want to save your wraps, because I'm really getting down here. But next is we have this section here that's going to be blank, or it's going to appear blank. But you're going to bring in something. So here I have some body tubing. All right, this is just body tubing. Braid, a lot of people use braid. You're just going to have some type of filler to basically the eye of the hook. And my filler is going to be this body braid. All right, so we wrap it all the way back to where our tail started. Boom. All right. Now this body braid, or this, whatever, this is tubing, but it's just filler. It's just supposed to be an accent. We're going to basically cover it up here in a second. Okay. So I'm going to leave about an eye length there. Okay. You know what I like about not using a lot of thread too is the pressure is like on. You cannot snap it, like if you snap your thread, it's really troublesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with our bucktail and we're going to take a heap. I'm talking a heap. All right. I'm going to do red on top because I'm using red thread. So there's our heap, something like this. Something like this. We're not going to cut any of the tips. You're going to keep the tips. So I want it to basically be about halfway down my tail. So there we go. That looks pretty good. Okay. And I mean, this is a heap. So I push it down. I don't want it to roll all the way around because I'm going to put white underneath. So see how I've kept the belly open? I'm going to take white. Again, I'm going to take a pretty good heap. Is this the tail I want to use, though? That is the question. Yeah, that's fine. So there we go. Here's a heap. Another heap. And again, about the same thing. Maybe a little shorter if you want to make sort of a belly approach, but whatever. About the same thing. Maybe longer. Ooh, I'm really getting low here on thread. Okay, so push down just a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to come in and I'm going to push all these tips back. Okay, push them back. Nice and easy. Come on. It's a lot, so you're going to have to go slow. Because I'm going to slowly catch this up top. God, I keep doing that. Okay, so I'm going to catch them way back. Way back. See what I've done? I've made this really circular looking head. Do you see that? Okay. This is going to want to spin on you, so I go to the front and I'm basically going to use the rest of my thread here. If you're like, well, I don't trust this, I don't really trust that, then just keep going, make really tight wraps. Okay. So now look what we've done. Look what we've done now. I should have a black background, not a white t-shirt for this. That is a predator looking fly. So before I wonder if I can even, whatever. Before I'm going to whip finish this and just barely, I have like not enough to make another one. So now this pushes a ton of water. I'm gonna trim these down to make it a little more fine. Okay, great. Trim these down, make it look a little more, you know, like you're going to a wedding or something, a little more refined, you know. Oh, that's beautiful. See that? It's like a little tummy. It's like a little tummy. Okay. This sucker pushes water. No water gets through there. All right. Now we have our fly. Here we go. What is this fly great for? I mean, stripers, barracuda, bass, pike, muskie. This fly pushes so much freaking water, and it's so simple. So simple. Now, I add eyes to mine. You don't have to, but you can. If you want to. You certainly can. Nobody says you can't. So, here, 1, 2. 2 eyes. I'm gonna super glue them on because this is a predator fly for me. Like this is, I don't use it a lot, but I have found myself when I'm having like tough days, I'll use this fly. I don't know why. It's just different, you know? And it swims weird, and it's sporadic. And I oftentimes think that fish are like, what is that? And they just want to eat it. They just want to eat it. Okay. Now for me, you can sort of keep it here or you can build that head around. I usually build a big circular head. It's like a funny looking thing. If I had my, where is my, oh, there it is. I build this big globular head around. Kind of a Solares, you know, wet dream, if you will, because you use so much of it. Can I say that on YouTube? I think I can. Okay. That's my first go. I'll fiddle with it a little bit to make it nice and cool. Again, that's just the first go. But, you know, it's this huge looking head. It's really, it's cool. It's something you don't get to do very often, you know? Make these huge bulbous heads. But you do see them in like the rod and reel world. You see these monstrous bulbous looking heads like all over the place. So I'm like, why not do it here? Look at that. I mean, see, we barely used any thread. It's a cool looking pattern, very different. I gotta fill in some more on the bottom there. Very different, and you know, if you're limited on resources, here's a pattern. Let me help you. Help me help you. You know? Came out a little hot there. No big deal. Let's not get any in the eye, because that'd be a real bummer. Okay, boom. Look at that. Sick. That's so sick. God, that's cool. Set it out in the daytime to dry. Look at that. I mean, that's a nice looking fly. Boom. And we used almost nothing. Not only is it good if you're limited on thread, but if you're limited on material in general. You know, if you don't have a lot of deer tail and you want to make it go a long way, here you go. You could get a white, a chartreuse, a red bucktail, and tie 50 of these in red and chartreuse and all white and be in good shape. You know what I mean? So, okay. Again, that hook right there, that is our predator hook, our apex hook. Please, please go check it out. I promise you, they're cheap and they're like unbelievably nice. Like, this is a really high quality hook. I should be charging $10 for 8 of these, and instead I'm charging significantly less than that, which is what our competitors are charging. So just go check it out. That's all I'm asking. Try it once. You spend so much money on hooks, why not give them a try, you know? So check them out, maineflyguys.com, and thanks for watching. I hope you do use this pattern. It's a cool pattern and has been really good, especially for pike for me. If you're a big pike fisherman, boom, here you go. So all right, thanks everyone. That's enough for me. I'll see you next time.